What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Smoke Spray. Welcome to another very exciting episode of Smoke Spray Live. Guys, as you notice, we're coming up on the end of Madden 23. I repeat, we're coming up on the end of Madden 23. As you know, as you can see, Madden 24 is coming out. It should be released literally within, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, something like that. More or less. I don't know. But we are gonna do the final face of franchise for Madden 23. Guys, I'm gonna do the face of franchise for Madden 20, Madden 21, Madden 22, Madden 23, leading up to Madden 24. I repeat, I will be doing the face of franchise for Madden 21, Madden 22, Madden 23. Countdown to Madden 24 has officially begun. So shouts out to everybody there watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's begin our career. So we're gonna start a whole new career. I would love to continue. You know what? My dude is like, oh man, his overall is crazy. But I'm gonna just start beginning. I'm just gonna go ahead and start a new one for you guys. So we got a quarterback here. I already got his overall at 94. Wow, we're 17 and 0. We're 17 and 0. Looks like we got a Super Bowl to win, I guess. Wow. So apparently I don't even remember winning the 7-time AFC champion, Smoke Swear and Pray, 4-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, Brian Velez. That's nice. We're gonna stay with the Dolphins. When did I go to the Eagles, bro? When did I go to the Eagles? I signed with the Dolphins. See that? Yo, glitchy ain't the word, man. When did y'all clearly see me sign with the Dolphins?
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. So here are the Eagles now backed up to start their first drive. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception.
Shouts out everybody. Yeah, right. Thumbs
There
up.
is something to a game plan
Like,
trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
Woo!
He'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And And his throw is going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing.
Nice
Right now,
run,
everyone's
Swift.
looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage.
Hey, that's a touchdown. Wait, hold
Just
on.
say, okay, new set of downs.
I want to challenge that, man. Can I challenge that?
Gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Run it in, Smith. 1-2, 1-2. Down, sit, head.
Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football. That's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
So back
Good
on the field,
defense.
here come the Eagles for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Offense was moving.
Shout out to everybody watching, we got that thumbs up. Like, subscribe to the channel.
By forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to throw again. Forced out to his left.
Come on, man. Pull it in. Catch it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Oh, my God.
It's broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the
Bro, I
turnover
did not mean to
battle. It's
simulate
a
that,
key
bro. I don't know
indicator
what
to
just
winning ball
happened.
games.
I
So
don't know.
when
I
you
don't
get
know what
something that
button I
goes
pressed.
against the
We
grain
were
like the
gonna
one we
win
saw
that game.
here, it's quite the
They got us
irony.
just
Now, let's
preseason,
face
but
it, they'll be very
still, bro.
happy that
Oh
they
my
pulled this
God.
off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So that'll do it for
No
us. For my
wonder
partner,
they took
Charles
me out and
Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our
the
crew,
second string
I'm Brandon
quarterback.
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here.
I don't. You know what? They probably made me simulate it because they took me out of the game because it is preseason. Because I don't remember hitting the like a super fast sim or whatever. Let's see. Oof. I'm gonna be fast. Y'all seen all that, right? I'm gonna be one fast quarterback, plus 2 speed, plus 1, plus agility, stamina. Oh man, I still can't believe legacy goes. Shouts out to everybody that watching, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, bro, hit that notifications. Shouts out to everybody that out there watching, guys. Oh my God, I hope you're enjoying this. This is the final season of Madden NFL 23. As you know, Madden NFL 24 is coming out in just a few weeks. It's already pre-ordered, guys. It's gonna be epic. I really hope that they fix the face of franchise. I don't like what they did to the face of franchise this year. As you can see, they only have you playing your
Tonight,
position, which I like to play defense too.
SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers.
See, they don't let you play defense in.
So now here comes the Eagles offense.
I like to play all positions.
Take over. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Flushed out right. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive,
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
2nd and 2, steps away. Dancing away. Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers.
Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second.
My elbow was down. My elbow was down. My elbow was down. Give me my ball back.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Rolling to his left.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll...
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Give him 30 yards there.
A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They're going to look to throw. Out to his left. Oh, look at the juke. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it.
I'm loving it, man. You see that boy running that thing, boy? You see that boy running that thing, boy? Oh, I look good in that jersey, too, don't I? With the all black.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
A good gain on first has him set up for 2nd.
I'm going to my boy Beckham Jr. I'm going to square. Beckham Jr., Beckham Jr., Beckham Jr. On two, down.
The play action fake. Just short of the 45 at the 44. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. On 3rd down, it's short and everything well executed. He not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations, but there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Oh, the spin. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Odell Beckham. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Shouts out to everybody that watching, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoying this epic gameplay. They took me out of the game, so when they take me out of the game and they put the second stream, it is preseason, so.
Second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they...
Yeah, I'm over here laying on my foot. Let's hit that goal for hard, guys. Let's get 350 yards. You know one thing that sucks? They're not letting me simulate the preseason so I can go straight into the regular season. That sucks. I'm ready to start the season off. Shout out to everybody that watching, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please drop a thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, hit that notifications. Shout out to everybody out there, guys. Thumbs up. Hey, what's up, Zilla Music Entertainment? Zilla. What's poppin', fam? Drop that thumbs up for your boy. Shouts out to ya. Zilla Music in the building. Zilla Music Entertainment. Give me a record deal, bruh.
It's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup here in Week 3 between the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their 9th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset.
Shouts out to Zilla Music Entertainment. Shouts out to the beautiful Twanamat, AK Mr. Smoke.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They certainly have the right read on that. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense. Right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Odell Beckham, 75 yards. And the Eagles go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right. A little juke. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I passed the line of scrimmage.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given.
They go play action here on 1st down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Damn it, man. I shouldn't have thrown off balance like that, man. Shouts out to everybody that watched, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please drop that thumbs up, hit that like, that subscribe, hit that shit, and that notification.
But that only led to 3 points. Defense held them to a field goal. They're still working.
Good job, defense. Defense held them to 3 points, so good job, defense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2. And definitely not playing the check down game.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. They're unable to connect, but a late
Pass interference.
and the contact may have come too early.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown. A.J. Brown, 34 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Skirts by him at the 35. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
I need that 20-yard rush. I want a 20-yard rush with my QB so I get that 100 RP.
Back to throw here. Steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Come on, I want to go for it. They don't want to let me go for it. I want to go for it. They don't want to let me go for it. That's the one thing I didn't like about this year's Face of Franchise features, bro. See, and in Madden 21, Madden 22, Madden, all the Maddens, when you play the Face of Franchise, you get to play all the positions, not just your position. And I'm not too crazy about that. Me, I'll go for it. On 4th and 1, who wouldn't go for it?
And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Trying to get that 20-yard rush. Trying to get that 20-yard rush.
Himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 64 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Let's go, Birds! Decline! Let's go, Birds!
And the result is 6 points. Out is their quarterback with this offense.
4 seconds. You guys think I can score in 4 seconds?
Last drive, his third already in this first half. As he'll try.
Yo, defense is slacking, man. They let him score. Look at that.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll look to throw. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Rolling to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
4th and inches, and the coach don't want to go for it. Are you kidding me, guys? Are you kidding me? 4th and inches, and coach doesn't want to go for it. I don't get it. I don't get it. No. How you not go for it?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. Few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes away. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run of their shape now for 3rd. They'll drop to throw.
I want that rushing touchdown.
Touchdown run. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
What's up, WWE 1, 2, 3, 4. Shouts out to you, fam. Thank you for tuning in. How you doing today?
You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides.
Shouts out to all you guys. What's up, Zilla Music? What's up, WWE1234? Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Drop a thumbs up. Shouts out to you guys. I appreciate you showing love. Shouts out to everybody out there, guys. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
And not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
45-40. That was close. Again.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Many perks have multiple tiers, from bronze to silver to gold. The higher the tier, the greater the gameplay boost you'll receive.
What's up, Miru? What's up, Diggy? Man, them boys playing awesome, man. That defense, man. I don't know, Diggy. I don't know. Them boys is. Yo, what's up, Diggy? You ready to play some football, man? Talk to me, man. If you ready to play some football with me, Diggy, man, start a party, bro. Ready to start that new franchise, man. I've been sending it to your PS app. I've been messaging you. You avoid them like if why not? +1 speed for 2 games. Plus speed for 2 games. That's dope. Plus speed for 2 games. +1 stamina for next game. +2 agility for 2 game. +3. Ooh, +3 strength. See, that'll help him not fumble. Don't fumble that ball. +1 speed and next. Ooh, +2 speed. Ooh, yes. Yo, he is gonna be fast. He is going to be fast, guys. Y'all ready for this? I think Diggett is he's a newfound Kansas City Chiefs fan. Kansas. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of Patrick too, man. I'm a huge fan of Patrick Mahomes, man. I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of greatness, man. He showed a lot of greatness, man. Like playing injured the way he did, man. It's amazing. Got to give it to him, guys. Got to give it to Patty, man. Mr. Patrick Mahomes, man. He is amazing. Side activity. I thought we did that for. Just want to stamina for next game. What do you mean? What's wrong with Kansas City, man? Believe it or not, you know I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, die hard. You know what I'm saying? But I became a fan of Kansas City, man, because of Patrick Mahomes as well. I got to give it to him, man. Just like now granted, my other teams are Tampa Bay and I go for all my Florida teams because that's where I'm from. But you got to give it to Patrick, man. He's a great athlete. Like he's amazing, man. Man. Throw 0 interceptions, I bet. So I couldn't get the last one. I don't know. All right, guys. Preseason over. This is official first game. Here we go, guys. Game 1. Y'all ready for this? Shouts out to everybody that watching, guys. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Please drop a thumbs up. Go Birds!
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense.
Carolina put 3 points on the board.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on it.
Bro, I threw the triangle.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And out across midfield down to the 45. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. Odell Beckham, 45 yards. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time.
All right, guys. So they're up 3 points somehow.
Back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. He'll buy some time right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, he shifts past him. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Eagles are once again back in front.
He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. is the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
He's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Back to throw now on first down. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Philly. 57 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a first down. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Pretty impressive play. Scrambled out of the pocket. Now, it took some guts to throw that ball because the defender was right there.
Tells you also that his offensive line understands who he is. You don't just get one block on a play. Be prepared for 2 or 3 in order to help keep the play alive, and that allowed for the completion downfield.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Giants who are out in front. Mecole Hardman, a touchdown reception. From there, we stay in the Empire State. We head up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. The Titans looking to get to 1-0, and they've got the lead in front of their home faithful. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So pass interference the call, and
that boy was gonna be gone, boy. I'm telling you, that boy was gonna be gone.
I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Odell Beckham, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. A sensational one-handed grab of the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. first down. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his left. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession.
Yo, my quarterback is amazing, yo. You see the stuff he doing? Oh my God.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll roll him out right. A spin, and then he goes with a juke. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take
I'm throwing interceptions like it's nothing, yo. Like, what's going on?
Pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes...
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. I mean, we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Out to his left. He completes it to Beckham. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
To about the 26 here.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. On the handoff, this is Swift. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Once again, it's Swift. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so.
So now the Eagles down by a field goal, a little over 80 ticks to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in.
Guys, this game is intense.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Odell Beckham with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Philadelphia, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 2.
Yo, why am I a quarterback for both teams? Why am I the quarterback for both teams?
It's the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On the move to his left. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll buy some time right. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Hey, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. There's Beckham. Great grab. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Back to throw again. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now 1st quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of...
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Shouts out to everybody that watching, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please drop a thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, go ahead, hit that notifications.
They're going to look to throw. Steps away. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Eagles at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Touchdown! A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense...
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Well, good job shifting right, finding his target. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 1st downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left sideline complete. That's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown. A 24-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been sensational so far. Already up over 300 yards passing in the first half alone as they start 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Shifts by him at the 25. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
High throw, but the catch is made. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. Crossing the field, Beckham makes a catch. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've got the lead right now. You remember last week they defeated the Carolina Panthers here. Good momentum. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown! Odell Beckham, 30 yards.
And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So, Charles, they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. Now, last week, they had the close victory. This one more commanding, much more comfortable.
Well, the sense we got from them was that last week they felt like they didn't play their best. They got the win.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball gets.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago.
They'll set up to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Touchdown, Eagles. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sun. And out now come the Eagles.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because
launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. One play, 75 yards.
And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Steps, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Eagles are on their way to a 2-0 start. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable.
Hey, coach is bad, boy. Coach bad over there.
A chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right?
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds. That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
And this is incomplete.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You can talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on that defensive side of the ball.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
And the Giants come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Eagles, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time.
1,000 yards, guys, and 13 touchdowns. Damn, 1,000 yards. 1,122. That's damn.
Today from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Shouts out everybody that watch the guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please drop a thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, go hit that notifications.
And an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. That's to Goddard. What a grab. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. Looking to throw. Steps away. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll roll him out right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week...
He had the touchdown run last time they had it. Number 6 for him on the year as they begin with a 1st down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The Eagles hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. This defense for the Steelers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
A throw over the middle taken in, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. They'll drop to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches.
Touchdown! Odell Beckham with career touchdown number 70 as his guys are able to extend their lead.
That is funny. About 49. That's funny.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's caught. Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's thrown for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Leaping, and he makes the grab. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 25 yards that time.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flushed out right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? 2 hands, and in this case, we just saw it with 1 hand. Almost reminds me of a great return of service guy in tennis. No matter how you whack it at him, it comes back at you. In this case, he just envelops it and brings it in.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the... And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Cowboys who are out in front. C.D. Lamb. A touchdown reception. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Josh Jacobs, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. The Bills locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
He's got a man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 15. Last time out, of course, he threw the interception. Then they gave up the touchdown, surrendered the lead. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the gun, here's Swift. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means
the Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Odell Beckham, 37 yards.
And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last. Here's a handoff to Swift. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 near. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass the... And this is... Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Philadelphia, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad for the start, right, guys? We're 3-0. Like I said, it's a pretty epic start for the young season. Am I going for a perfect season for the final season of Madden 23? Maybe. I know this. Please like, subscribe, because I'm coming with that fire. I am coming with that fire. Hit that notification, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be back with some more Madden NFL 23 tomorrow. We are doing a countdown to Madden 24. As you know, Madden 24 is coming out in a couple weeks. Stay tuned, guys. Drop that thumbs up. Please like, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back with some different content. So, Don't go anywhere. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Yeah. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Thumbs up.